This woman writes, I'm 23 and never dated. I crave a serious relationship, but I'm so severely anxious about it. How do I overcome this? Well, to start, don't start out from this perspective that you have to have this serious relationship. It's like if you do that, you're probably going to act out of sequence. There's a pickup phase, there's a dating phase, and then there's a relationship phase. If you basically try to skip those first two steps, then it's just like it puts a bunch of pressure on the other person. Sometimes you act not in really accordance with how you're feeling in a moment. Just the dynamic is off. And so just be aware of those phases and progress through those phases and have fun through those phases. And then eventually, usually after about 7 or 8 weeks of dating, then you become exclusive. I'm on a dating app, and every time someone so much as even asks for my number or social media to take the convo somewhere else, I think, oh shit, what am I doing? Do I really want this? And so it's like, well, you have some kind of limiting belief. You've never done it before. You don't know for sure that you'll be good, that you'll succeed, what it'll be like. You're probably fantasizing this thing a little too much because you've never done it before. And also that idea is kind of supported by you wanting a serious relationship. And so when you fantasize it, sometimes it's exactly that. There you go. Next word here. It's paralyzing. Paralyzing. Excellent word right there. Because it's like you start to overthink things, you start to overanalyze things, and think about think about the things you take action at every day. Maybe it's a gym, maybe it's playing guitar, whatever you're doing. It's like, how do we process that? Do we make it into like a ton of steps? Or do we make it into just like 1 or 2 steps? And so, for instance, it's like someone who was going to the gym, it's like, well, I have to get a gym membership. I have to take my photo. I have to drive my car there. I have to find a parking spot. I have to get a gym locker. I have to get a lock because I don't want my stuff to get stolen. I have to get a water bottle. I have to fill up the water bottle. I have to get protein shakes. I have to get pre-workout. I have to figure out what kind of muscle groups I do because I don't want to do anything that basically makes me look dumb if I'm in the gym. And then I don't want to be like featured on like one of those meme photos or those videos of somebody just not knowing what they're doing in a gym. And so I might have to go get a trainer, and then the trainer has their own schedule, and I have to match that schedule with mine. And then it's like, well, what do I have to do then? And then it's like, I'm all sweaty. I get all my sweaty clothes, and then I have to go home, and then I have to put my sweaty clothes in the dryer or washer and dryer, and then I have to go take a shower, and it's going to take all this time. And then I've got to do all this fit this into my schedule and prepare this dinner, and then I have to prepare lunch for my kids the next day, and then this, and just boom. It's like, how are you going to take action with that? Compared to somebody who goes to the gym regularly, it's like, well, I'm going to go work out. That's it. It's like, that's it. It's like the difference between that being simple and being basically way overthought and overwhelming. It's like, that's a difference. Simplicity is the key to taking action. Keep it simple. Keep all this dating stuff, relationship stuff, simple. It's like, that's really what it takes. It's like, and also if you communicate, and take all these unnecessary steps in relationships are a lot about just eliminating those mistakes. And so if you can eliminate those mistakes, like over pursuit, thinking that you have to have that constant validation of texting, thinking you have to have that constant validation of, sometimes initiating way too much contact from the guy's perspective, sometimes over pleasing, being an open book where there's no basically mystery to you, just like little things like that can be easily corrected that make all the difference in a relationship. But it's just like going back to that gym example, it's like just trimming out all that unnecessary stuff. It's like, just go to the gym, just have fun on a date.